Again, thank you everyone for taking the time to join us today. We're talking on the second part of this orientation about money mostly and the opportunity that all of us have here with Aurum Foundation. As I go through the presentation, I wanted to remind everyone that we are not financial advisor, not licensed financial advisor, and every financial decision carries a risk. The outcomes depend on your personal skills. Personally, I've been blessed to have a background in the financial services, as many of my colleagues like Corina had, and market understanding and risk tolerance. So take all of these into equation. I want to play you a little video from the company that's just been released. So please lay back and take some notes from this incredible opportunity. It's going to show you some of the futuristic features of the company.
2023. The world was still living by the old financial logic, but we pressed start. We wanted to create an ecosystem that would unite artificial intelligence and finance to make asset management simple, scalable, and secure. That's how Aurum was born. The starting point was EXAI Bot, the first AI-powered trading solution, an algorithm that laid the foundation for an entire era. From that moment, we began expanding at the speed of light. We've built and are implementing a vision that includes trading AI bots, exchanges, neobank, crypto cards, and real-world asset tokenization, official registration in Hong Kong, and the first features in global media. The creation of Aurum Neobank, the launch of Zeus AI Bot, and the flash loan license surpassing $1 million in profits. The opening of our headquarters in Dubai, where hundreds of industry leaders gathered. The world started to talk about us. We were featured by Binance, Benzinga, Crypto Reporter, and Blockchain Wire. Forbes called us the new infrastructure of global finance, but this is no time to pause. We're gaining momentum. We launched Aurum Academy, strengthen our team, and appoint Brian Benson, a professional with 27 years of experience, as our CEO. Global events in Vietnam, Dubai, and Antalya, thousands of cards sold, and the launch of the AI agent ecosystem. Today, we stand on the stage of Token 2049 Singapore, alongside the leaders of Binance, Tether, KuCoin, and Tron. And this moment once again proves Aurum is a global ecosystem of worldwide scale. But the most important part, this is only the beginning. The next decade will be one of expansion. In 2025 to 2026, we bring Aurum Neobank to the mass market. Hundreds of thousands of users, millions of transactions. The launch of Aurum Exchange, which reaches $5 billion in trading volume within its first year. AI bots manage over $100 million in assets. The first 5,000 cash-in and withdrawal terminals are here. Aurum establishes its presence in 10 countries and secures its position in the global market. In 2027 to 2028, we raise the bar. Neobank reaches 2 million users and 1.5 million cards. During this period, Aurum Dex, a next-generation decentralized exchange, launches. Personalized AI-based services emerge. Credit scoring and capital management. The first RWA deals worth $500 million are integrated. The terminal network expands to 20,000 points across 20 countries. By 2029, Neobank evolves into a super app. Flight bookings, taxis, car rentals, food delivery, while transactions exceed $20 billion. Aurum Dex cements its position within the ecosystem with $5 billion in trading volume, becoming a key element of Aurum's DeFi direction. AI agents operate for hundreds of thousands of businesses, and RWA grows to $5 billion. Aurum becomes an ecosystem that accompanies users every day. In 2030 to 2033, we reach global scale. Neobank's user base hits 12 million and over 10 million cards. Inside the super app, 15 to 20 integrated services and partnerships with 500 global brands. Aurum Exchange reaches $90 billion in trading volume and enters the top 10 global crypto exchanges. The terminal network expands to 100,000 plus locations across 50 plus countries. The annual Aurum Global Summit gathers 5,000 leaders. By 2033 to 2035, Aurum Neobank enters the top 5 global neobanks with a valuation of $10 billion plus. Aurum Exchange remains in the top 10, while Aurum Dex surpasses $20 billion in trading volume. AI manages over $5 billion in assets, and RWA exceeds $20 billion. We are present in 75 countries with 1,000 global partners and over 100,000 terminals. The Aurum Global Summit brings together 10,000 industry leaders. Aurum becomes the symbol of a new financial era, a system that made finance accessible to everyone, a story that has already transformed the industry, and a future that already belongs to us. February 2.
With that, Beautiful video. I know there was a lot of compact information in that. I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions before I introduce Brian Benson. One, times are changing. The question is, are you going to reinvent yourself and your business and your future, or are you going to be left behind? As you can see, Brian Benson, that's the CEO of the company, has a clear vision of the future, and they're working currently. He's in Greece and Germany and going to Ireland to give presentations all across Europe. You can go ahead and Google Brian Benson with a Y, like Hugh Paul always says, so you get the right name. This is the gentleman, one of the geniuses of this world, one of the brains of the Binance or digital cryptocurrencies. He's taken this role on, and he has a clear goal for all of us. Now, I do my own due diligence. This is me standing in the pictures with Ahmed Zen, who's the co-founder and marketing director of the company. And we had spent 5-6 hours together, and he explained a lot of concepts that were new to me, but we saw the opportunity, we saw the company, and I encourage every one of you to do your own due diligence. I took a delegate with me here, my friends at camelcare.ca again, came with me to find out if this is something that we could use as a partner with our company, as a banking partner, and we believe we have found the right partners. Aurum was also featured in Forbes magazine, that basically features all of the best in the world, best cars, richest millionaires, and they said that new infrastructure of global finance. That is why you're here to take a look at this opportunity. And here's Brian Benson talking about his vision of this company for people like us. And he says that his goal is to make 1,000 millionaires by 2030. And here's him himself.
Focus on getting this thing to unicorn status. And what I like to say is we want to create 1,000 millionaires. And so if we can do that, then that will be $1 billion business. That will be a unicorn, and we'll be very excited if we can accomplish that. And we're well on our way to that. So.
Now, I believe many of you sitting in this room will be some of the first millionaires in that company, in this company. And I wanted to introduce you next to one of the people who has started as an on tracker so far since May of this year, starting with a $50,000 investment, is already made over $700,000. And that's none other than Mr. Hugh Paul, which is coming up right here.
Exchange thing. They were getting this BNB token. Brian spent, he paid in BNB, not in dollars. He got his wages from Binance in BNB. They were 8 cents for every BNB.
Now, Mr. Hugh Paul, known as HP, does a 3 o'clock Toronto time, exactly at this time, globally, every single day from Monday to Thursday. And he has a training Sundays that I encourage all of you who are new to attend it. The more exposure you get to this company, the more your belief system will increase that this is a real triple opportunity, triple win opportunity. And Hugh Paul will probably want to be one of the first millionaires in this company. How does this work? What do you know about artificial intelligence or AI? This is solving money problems with AI, which is a robot that was basically introduced by Brian Benson and the team in 2023. And since its initial, it has never, like Alf said, lost money one single day. Now, how do you get started on this is the next session that I'm going to talk about. There are basic packages to very complex ultimate packages. All of us start, when we recommend you just start with a small $100 package to test it out, to see how it works. But in 12 months, you could be as well on your way to becoming a millionaire, because this robot has produced 17.5% monthly since its initial start in 2023. And millionaires were only able to invest in this company up to this year, May of this year. But then they opened up the public. the doors to public because the company is looking for 2 million customers to make this company a unicorn. And here's a track record of how it's performed over the last few months. For example, in February, 16.5%. The worst month has been 9.5%. As a former financial advisor, I never seen any returns like this during my 10-year tenure as a financial advisor. So I was excited to see this because every day this robot is learning from the days before, and it works absolutely like a magic. Here's a example of a account that Hugh Paul always shares. He started this account on April 10th of 2025, as you can see at the bottom, with $10,000. In exactly 5 weeks, it grew to $12,300. And 10 weeks later, on June 24th, it was at $15,000 because there's a button here that says reinvest. That means all of the money that's being accumulated goes to work with you, for you, with this robot on daily basis. 12 weeks later, 7.5%. From April 10th to July 10th, 74%. Ladies and gentlemen, 16 weeks later, or April 10th, that this account was started, to 10th of August, it had produced $20,392. That's 103% in 16 weeks, which is unheard of. But many of you who are already in the company know that these are real numbers, and the company has a proven track record. Now, it comes with a credit card as well. Here's my good friend Hadi again using his soft copy, which comes on the phone. You can use this and make any purchase like he's showing right here. Let's see how Hadi does it. Now, this uses your profits. Here, purchased his lunch in Montreal, Canada, and I am lucky to have one of these cards in my hand right now that I will share with you, show you at the end of this screen, and you can see how this can transform your life. 1,000 cards have been sold. They're going through some transition. More cards will be introduced in the next few weeks, and each and every one of you can have access to this card because you can use your profit instead of taking money out of your hard work or your wallet to pay for your daily grocery, gas, and all of the expenses that you may have. The future is looking absolutely brilliant because they're coming up with POS, point of purchase, basically terminals, ATMs, that all of these are 2026 and beyond, but it's also available. All of these are available. The AXI bot on a platform called Telegram, which I am recommending all of you to subscribe to the Telegram channel so you can get basically all of the information on daily basis. Here's some concept that I had no clue about. I didn't know anything about cryptocurrency before I started this. I heard about Bitcoin and all of this. Currently, one of my friends, good friends, Alf, has put some Bitcoins into his account, and now Alf and I combined owe some Bitcoin because I didn't know anything. But you could park your Bitcoin here, and as it grows, it will give you additional 10 to 17% that is being produced. So those of you who are familiar with this concept of cryptocurrency, this should excite you because you can take your money and spend it on a credit card just like this. And the company has a great platform to introduce. New bank is being launched on January 16th to 19th of 2026. The AI bot has been in existence since 2023. Zeus's box, again, AI bot is another bot that is using that crypto or that Bitcoin money that you can park it there and let it grow and also make profits for you on daily basis. Now, how do you register with this? Like Hugh Paul says, there's no freebies. Actually, it costs you $19.99. Like I like to say in Canada, the price of 3 Tim Horton coffees or 4 Tim Horton coffees. You can have access to this platform. You'll have a dashboard just like it shows here. Live trading is coming, financial proposal. You can have access to all of this for a very minimal fee. And why they charge $19.99? Imagine million users that will take care of all of the expenses that the company has. So the company is in a great position to help us just focus on the platform and the new products that are coming up. And this is how you register. How you register is you get a link from the person who invited you and a simple registration process as this video.
Input your first and last name and choose a username. After that, input your date of birth. Select your country. Be sure to check the terms of use checkbox. Almost there. Press the sign up button. Now, check your inbox. Message from Aurum for email verification. Enter the code, press the confirm button, and congratulations. Your account has been successfully created. Thank you for your time.
As simple as that, you can create an account with a link from the person that introduced you here. They will send you a referral link and you'll be able to follow this video, register. Very simple and easy. The good news and the bad news. The bad news I already shared with you is going to cost you $19.99 for the whole year, which is nothing compared to the fees that the banks charge you. The good news is that every single person that's activated their butt, meaning put a minimum of $100 in there, has made money every single day. Now, the Aurum launch of Global is happening in an event on January 16th to 19th, right here in the Persian Gulf in Dubai. The company's returns are 17.5% on monthly basis, and currently the pool of money that's in there is over $47 million, close to 48, and it's growing on daily basis. We have trainings on daily basis. Again, if you're in Canada, Mr. Hugh Paul, one of our presenters, has a training tomorrow. I encourage you to tune into the Zoom call that he has. You can also book a one-on-one with myself or the person who invited you to help you get started. That's the second part of our presentation. I appreciate your patience with me, and I wanted to show you this incredible card that is totally going to change your life. This is the future of money. You can only use the profits that are on here as you saw in the videos, or you get a soft version on your phone. You can tap and go and use the profits that is produced for you. So I appreciate it, and we're going to share with you, if you stay with us, the third part, which is coming to the opportunity to work with this company. I believe every person will open an account with Aurum within the next year. Some will join today to start making money on Monday. Some will join next week. Some will join next year. Some will join 5 years from now, by which time it may just be a job, because right now the company is expanding globally, and we have people from all over the world, even in this room, enjoying the benefits of this incredible opportunity. Thank you for your attention.